We looked at all of the sort of built-in elements in the garage and then looked at what was happening in the district in relationship to those elements.
Hi, I'm Frank.
And I'm Julie, and we are the master plan architects for OCVIBE. When you come into the district, we really want you to sort of explore and find your own way. The garage is not just an infrastructural piece, right? It is the first place that people are coming into. Once you're in the district, we want to make the experience of getting to the Honda Center really easy. I mean, now you're going to be able to park so much closer and enter into the district and get right to the Honda Center.
One of the things about arriving at a sports or a concert event is the way you start to feel affinity for your fellow fans. If you're all approaching from different entrances, it's hard to kind of see that critical mass developing. And the way that the red steps kind of cascade down, people feed in from each of the floors, but then are gathered and then all start promenading in the same direction. Those people can then go into the market hall in mass or break up, or they can go hang out in the park for a little while before they actually all enter the arena or some other event on site. We're really conscious about the aggregation of people and the opportunities they have at different points throughout the site. So it's not just a linear experience. It's not just a one-liner. The opportunity we had was we were isolated a little bit by what we are calling two rivers, the 57 and the Santa Ana, that creates this kind of island in the space, and we've called it the modern Mesopotamia. By moving the garages to the outside, it meant that ideas of flow contributing from both sides could start to invade the site. The 57 itself is largely like a channelized river. One is a flow of people, and the other is a flow of river, both of which could affect the flow of activities of the people within the site. And so the garages are seen as piers on and around this flow.
The color plays a major role in the garage, right? We have the north end of the garage as part of a forest that you drive through to get into. So it's very green and it relates to the sort of more residential side of the district. The red is this kind of front door red that we have here that brings you into the district. It's kind of a moment of wow, full saturation on the inside, but it's an exciting, it kind of sets up the character of your experience and what that's going to be. Every time you come out of the garage, we've kind of framed a new view of the Honda Center.
You cannot see the Colosseum from the freeways around Rome. You have to go through a richer set of experiences to have that. But at the same time, we don't necessarily want to displace that experience. The garages are seen as an introductory to all the richer experiences that are actually happening, of which the Honda Center is one of them.
Every one of the buildings has a story. Having a single ownership and direction for this entire project, we are able to create things that are much more interrelated and knit together than I'd say a typical development.